Hi, I'm David from Test Qube, and in total I've written over 3,000 DSAT practice test problems. Over the last 2 years, Test Qube has helped more than 500 students receive a score of 750 or better on the reading and writing section. Today, we're diving deep into the top 5 mistakes students make when preparing for the DSAT reading and writing section. These mistakes don't just cost students points, they can cost them hundreds of hours in wasted prep. I've worked with hundreds of DSAT students, and these 5 patterns come up again and again. So whether you're just starting out or already in the 600s aiming for 750 plus, this video is going to help you break through. Let's start with mistake 1. Obsessing over individual questions instead of analyzing patterns. So here's a typical example. A student misses question 12. They go back, reread the explanation, and think, okay, got it. But 2 days later, they miss a nearly identical question. The issue? They fixed the symptom, not the cause. One missed transition question isn't just a mistake. It's a sign that your approach to transitions is weak. If you're not recognizing the structure of the logic, or if you're just scanning the sentence instead of reading the paragraph, that's what's hurting you. This is why at Test Qube, we encourage students to tag every wrong answer by type. Transitions, purpose, logic, support, and reflect. Why did I miss this? Was it a misread, a rushed choice, or did you fundamentally not know what to look for? Fixing your approach scales. Fixing a question, it dies on the page. Mistake 2 is huge. Students don't train with time limits. Let me be blunt. 32 minutes per reading and writing module is fast. You don't feel it in practice, but on test day, it's pressure. When I ask students, have you done a full-timed module this week? Most say no. It's like training for a sprint by jogging. You're building endurance, but not speed. And here's the strategic part. Most students try to answer questions sequentially, but there's no rule that says you have to. In fact, Test Qube recommends building a priority map. Know your strengths, maybe that's punctuation, maybe it's main ideas, and answer those first. That way, you collect the points you know you can earn. Then use your final minutes to go after the tough ones. Logic questions, support/undermined. Let the time pressure work for you, not against you. Mistake number 3. Relying only on College Board practice. Yes, College Board tests are official, but they're also limited. You get 7 full tests, that's it. Some of those tests use outdated formatting or question styles. And more importantly, they don't change. Once you've taken them, you lose the element of surprise. At Test Qube, we use patterns from actual test takers, Reddit data, and trend tracking to develop tests that mirror the most current SAT behavior. Our platform gives you over 25 exams, and each one is designed to feel like a real test, from timing to formatting to difficulty ramp. If you only use College Board, you're preparing for yesterday's SAT. We're prepping you for today's. Now, mistake number 4 might seem small, but it's actually one of the most high leverage fixes out there. Students ignore Latin roots, prefixes, and suffixes. You don't need to memorize 1,000 vocabulary words. That's insufficient. Instead, learn the building blocks. If you know that ben means good and mal means bad, suddenly benevolent and malicious make sense instantly. This helps especially on vocab and context questions where College Board uses obscure words in familiar settings. Test Qube has a downloadable PDF of high-yield roots in the description. It's free, and it will help you recognize word meanings 10x faster. This is one of the easiest ways to save time and raise your score without doing more, just doing it smarter. Finally, mistake number 5, rushing through rhetorical synthesis questions. These questions are deceptively simple. You're asked which source supports which idea, and the answer seems obvious. But College Board has gotten tricky, and these are now some of the most deceptive questions on the test. Wrong answers will be 90% correct, but not agree with one of the bullets ever so slightly. We've made a whole separate video breaking this down. If you want to learn how to never fall for these traps again, click the link here or in the description to watch that breakdown. So here's the quick recap. Fix your approach, not just your questions. Train with time, build your strategy. Go beyond College Board, train with Test Qube. Memorize roots, it's the shortcut to vocab, and don't get tricked by synthesis. Every one of these mistakes is fixable, and if you want to build confidence, accuracy, and speed, our DSAT tests are the closest thing you'll get to the real exam. You can download our free materials below, sign up for a free test, and start practicing smarter today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!